Hi, everyone. My name is Tanya, for those of you who don't know, and I am the owner of Gravity Yoga Center. And I thought we would just do a little stretch today just to open up our bodies, release some stress. So let's get started. So come on down to your mat. If you are at your office, you can do this at your desk. If you're home, you can do this on your couch. You can do this exercise just about anywhere, which is why this is one of the reasons why I picked it. So we're going to take a moment and just get comfortable wherever you are. Kind of just ground yourself in. Think about your sits bones, push them down into your chair, the mat, the sofa, the bed, wherever, and spread your legs. Obviously, if you're at a chair, you're probably not going to be able to do this, but you're still going to be able to get the general stretch because we're really using our upper torso here. So what I'd like you to do is think about sitting up nice and tall and raise your hands. Now my hands are reaching up high. Sadly, you can't see them completely, but they're up there, I promise. And I want you to reach up and out of your hips and out of your rib cage, all while keeping your shoulders down. Okay, so again, we'll just review quickly. We're reaching up and out of our hips, out of our rib cage, way up high, and keeping our shoulders down. At this point, I want you to take your torso from your hips only and turn to the right. So you've just turned, that's all you've done. I want you to think about going up and over your leg with a straight back until you can't anymore, and then let down and let loose. And this is where we're going to stay for a little bit. So once you get settled in here, I'll talk to you for a little bit because we're going to be here for about 2 minutes. And that's where gravity yoga is a little different from other places, is that with the gravity yoga, you're really letting gravity take control and you're letting your body just relax down. So what I did, again, I really opened up, lifted up and over my leg rather than just drop down. And that makes this stretch a little different. And then you go into the gravity yoga part. And what makes it different is we're relaxing everything. Now I'm talking to you, so I don't have my head down here, but this is where it should be. So I'll spend a minute talking about this from this position so you can see it. But really what you're trying to do is let gravity completely let go and pull you down. Your palms should be faced up. If this is too much of a position for you and you're too stretched out, it's too uncomfortable, or you just can't reach that far, that's okay. Come up here. If you want, you could grab a block and be up here. You can put your hands on your leg. You can reach all the way down if you can and want to. The main purpose is once you get settled is to find a comfortable position and let go. And breathe. In through your nose through 4 and out 8. Now I'm not using my arms for anything except just placeholders here. So wherever they are, just know that if I asked you to lift them up at any time, you could. You're not leaning on them in any fashion. So we've been here for a full minute. We'll be here for a little bit more, about 50 seconds to give you a time frame. So again, I want to talk to you, so I want to move my head, but I want you to just remember you're dropping your head down as much as you can. You're really letting gravity come on down and let you sink down. And a lot of you will start maybe up here, if not higher, and that's okay. And slowly through time, if you breathe and relax, your body will slowly start to come down. The typical gravity yoga poses are held 2 to 5 minutes. So if you're here for 5, I promise you'll be lower. So we're here for 20 more seconds. So let's just make sure that we're breathing in through our nose through 4 and out through 8. Again, test your arms, make sure they weren't holding you up. Breathe, let it go one last time. Perfect. Now, I want you to flip your hands over and gently push yourself up. That's a pretty deep stretch. There, nice. Take a moment, just kind of wiggle back and forth. Get your moment in. Okay, again, let's go to the other side straight away. So raise your hands up and over, reach up and out of your hips. See how my whole body just kind of lifted up rather than down here slouched where you probably are. If you come up here, you pull out of your hips, pull out of your rib cage and reach up high. You're not raising your shoulders into your ears, but you're keeping those down. And again, you're going to take your torso. Now we're going to do the other side and turn your torso only left. Again, You lift up, 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 up to the ceiling and down slowly with a flat back until you start feeling the stretch pretty heavily, nice and tense. And then you can release down to the ground, to wherever you're comfortable. Now, again, you put your hands where they're best for you, whether they're up here, they're on blocks, you're on your thigh, your shin. If you want to reach all the way out, the main goal again is to relax. And that's a lot to do in this position. So you want to focus on that. Breathe in through your nose, through 4. And exhale that 8 count. Really accentuate that, because that will help you through this pose. So if you visit this video for a second, a third, and a fourth time, make sure you get that breathing in from the very beginning now that you know that, because that's really important. It's a nervous system hack that allows your body to feel safe, to feel, hey, what's going on here? You better stop. Your body, that breathing will say, oh, we're okay here. And that's a really awesome thing about gravity yoga. We're 1 minute and 20 seconds in. Again, you'll notice my form. It's not great. That's okay. I could be turned out and flexed and pointed and up and all that stuff, but you don't need to be. This is just about stretching. It's just about letting go and relaxing as much as you can. Again, test your arms wherever they are. Make sure you're not using them. Make sure your head is dropped down. Make sure your body is relaxed as it can be. And breathe. Relax your feet. We're here for another 12 seconds. Think about reaching back with your right sits bone, kind of pressing on the ground for the last little minute here. Give you an extra stretch. And breathe. One last inhale of 4 and a huge exhale of 8 out. Very nice. Flip your hands over and gently come on up. Perfect. Thank you for joining me. Tanya, Gravity Yoga. Come check us out on our website. Thanks. Take care, guys. Hi, everyone. It's Tanya from Gravity Yoga Center. I just wanted to take a moment today to say hi, do a stretch with you. Just a little one, but it's a powerful one. So get ready. You can do this one anywhere you like, on your desk. Well, please don't do it on your desk, but while you're sitting at your desk, or even a sofa or your chair. You could even be when you get out of bed in the morning. You know, we're on the floor, so we're going to use it, but wherever you are, be creative. You can use your space. So what I'd like you to do is just take a moment, center yourself, ground your sit bones in wherever you are, kind of rock back and forth or side to side, and feel that section of your body, just contacting the chair, the mat, the bed. Take your right hand, put it out, okay? And what then you're going to do is lift up your left arm. Again, I want you to lift, as we talk about, up, 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 and over. Now you stay here. I'm going to show you. I don't want you to go, okay, here we go, over. I want you to really lift up, 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 straight back, straight back, straight back, straight back, and down. And that's the whole different piece of this stretch. So here we are. You've been staying here stretching, I'm sure. And relax as much as one can. Try to keep some distance between this area here. You don't want your hand hanging over. You want some structure. You want to be working your hand and your arm and your elbow. And think about your left sits bone and press it back down into whatever surface you're on. Keep your chest forward and make sure you're doing your breathing. 4 in through the nose and 8 out. On that 8, don't forget, guys, make sure you let it go. It's a huge stress reliever. Take advantage of it. Now with gravity yoga, as we've talked about, a lot of the specialness is not only about the breathing and the relaxing and the gravity holding you over, but is hanging out here for a while. So you want to try to aim for 2 minutes for a minimum. Some poses are going to be more difficult than other, and that's okay. So you can stay with that 2 minutes or under if needed. But our goal is really to go between 2 and 5. And then once you find some goal that you meet, like we're going to do 2 today, in fact, we're almost there, you got to either meet it or beat it going forward. And this is where I believe in you because you can do it. Your body is so much stronger than your mind will let it. So reach, dip your right arm down a little bit longer. We're going to have the stretch extend a little bit more as we just push ourselves over by letting our elbow bend. Okay, perfect. Last inhale of inhale of 4 and exhale of 8. And gently come back up. Come slowly. It's an intense position. You'll feel it in all different areas of your body. So again, take a moment, move back and forth. You can switch legs if you want. Move up your mind, kind of get things working in there because you're so used to sitting one way or another. If you're more comfortable on one side, that's fine too. So again, ground your sits bones. Take a moment here. Put your left hand out and reach up, 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 out of your hips, out of your rib cage, straight back and over. Perfect. You can move this arm a little further out if you like, but your main goal is basically just to hang out here. Enjoy the moment. It may be a little uncomfortable, but that's okay. You've got this. Think about giving yourself some room in between your ear and your bicep and relaxing. You can relax your head down, give you a whole nother neck stretch there. And breathe. In for 4 and out for 8. Bet it's starting to get a little intense now. It seems like it's such a simple stretch, but it really gets a lot of areas. So we're only here for about 34 seconds. So push your right sits bone down behind you. Get a little extra stretch. And then take that left elbow and bend it. Bend it down. Give that whole right side of your body that huge, huge stretch. Again, make sure your chest is turned straight out. I was turned a little bit, so I've adjusted myself, which is certainly fine. You want to take time to do that when needed. So 10 seconds here. Again, just push, push, reach for the wall, reach out of your armpit, reach out of your hip. Just reach and breathe. Last 3 seconds, use it, feel it. You got it. And then come on up. Very, very nice. Oh, goodness, doesn't that feel nice? Perfect. Great, and that's just a nice stretch for you throughout the day if you need a moment just to clear some space in your body and to work through some stuff. I welcome you to do that anywhere, anytime, any place. Tanya, Gravity Yoga Center. Join me anytime for our classes. Our class list schedule is listed right on there. You can come jump in anytime. Thanks, guys, for joining me. Have a great day.